Hey guys, do I have a story for you? I figured I'd start telling you guys now, huh? Let's get out to the road and I'll start it. Here's a little bit about work. Give me a second here. Alright, so I work at a place, I'm not going to disclose the name, and I'm a mechanic, well, somewhat of a mechanic. I change oils and change tires, do tire rotations, your basic oil changes, all that kind of gay stuff. And basically, we get paid minimum wage, which is very weird that you get paid minimum wage doing that kind of stuff. I've never seen anywhere you get paid minimum wage doing that stuff. Well, we started complaining and saying we wanted a raise, blah blah blah. They weren't going to give us one. I went looking for a new job and found a new job, and they offered to give me about 75 cents more. No, not 75 cents. It was about 60 cents. 60 cents more for standing at their automotive counter. I didn't have to work in the automotive area, just standing at their counter. And I was like, heck yeah, just writing down what people want to do. So I was like, all right, I'm doing it. So I went over to my work and said, yo, I'm putting my 2 weeks in. This place is giving me more for easier work. And they're like, well, you know what, how much are they giving you? And so I told them, and they're like, all right, would you stay here if we met that? I was like, you know what, yeah, I would, because I like the people I work with. I would totally do it. And they're like, okay, well, we'll call in tomorrow and see if we can get you a raise. I was like, okay, cool, finally the ball's rolling. So I come into work, and one of the guys come up to me, one of the guys I work with, he's like, hey, don't tell anybody I told you this, but they're just going to let you go because they don't want to give you the raise. And since you already put your 2 weeks in, they're just going to let you go. I was like, well, that's stupid. Okay, whatever. Well, comes in, I've been going in. I had 2 weeks left. I get down to my last day. I was there for my last day. Their small engine guy ended up quitting. It's the last day. The small engine guy quit. So they're like, oh no. Like, hey, do you know anything about small engines? I was like, yeah, I used to do small engines for you guys and asked for some numbers so I could get paid for doing the small engines. But you guys told me to stop doing small engine stuff because you didn't want to pay me for it. And they're like, oh yeah, alright. Well, would you stay if we gave you a small engine spot? I was like, and paid you what you're making over there? I was like, you know what, no, I would not stay for the same amount of money that they're paying me over there, because that's even a harder job than what I was already doing. I was like, the only way I would stay is if you guys paid me what? I think I told them like $1 more or something like that. And they're like, oh, okay, we'll see what we can do. So I get a call the next day basically saying, yeah, we will give you $1 more if you stay and do small engine work. So I'm like, all right, cool. They're like, just come in when you get done with drill and we'll figure out when you can work and can't work, which it's the same as what I've been able to work. But they're going to put me on full-time because I was part-time. on is full-time now, so I'm going to get more hours, more money, and we're all more happy. But the other thing is, since I've worked there, they've gone through like 8 small engine guys, 7 small engine guys, something like that, something ridiculous, like a ridiculous number that they should not be going through. So I'm just kind of curious to how long I'm going to be there for, because they go through so many small engine guys. So yeah, that's my little quick story for you guys. So that's actually where I'm heading right now. I'm heading over to do tell them what my hours can be. So I figured I'd tell you guys that little story because it's kind of ridiculous. So I had to call the other place that was going to hire me and tell them that I'm not going to work there anymore, because the place I'm currently working at is offering me more money to stay. So that's basically what happened. So now I'm getting more money, more hours. I worked it a little bit, I guess. A little bit better for the fam. So yeah, that's my story, and I don't know if I'm gonna, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll go there and continue to ask for more raises because I have to deal with the crap. Or maybe I'll see if I can just switch back over, keep my raise and switch back over to my old job. Because I like all the people I work with, and my job's really not that hard at all. It's just the fact that they can't have a 16-year-old girl doing the stuff we're doing. So that's why I feel like I should get paid more than that 16-year-old girl or whatever. But that's my little dealio here. But I'm only going to be here for another year because hopefully I gotta get a job with a police department somewhere. That's my goal anyway. We'll see how that goes. But I figured I would tell you guys this little story because it's kind of annoying and a pain in the butt how it all happened. Because he's like, yeah, we're going to call in and get you a raise the first time. And I got told he didn't even call in. He just told the other guys not to tell me, but he was just going to let me go. It's like, are you kidding? But they told me. So, and then on top of that, they ended up wanting me to stay anyway to do small engines. Who knows? We'll figure it out. United States Army. Bo 1.